How's it going, good people? Today on the agenda, I am actually taking the traffic light out for a STEM event. They are attempting to set up a children's museum where I'm located, and they've been doing this yearly event where they bring out various community partners, including my National Society of Black Engineers chapter, to participate in this event and showcasing STEM related things and projects and so forth. So the traffic light gets to go on tour today. My name is Kenny, and this is Tech Talk with RHT Services. So in doing this, I get to take the traffic light out and basically just talk about software development in addition to programming and electronics and so forth. So it's a very engaging type of event. So that being said, I'm gonna just showcase some of the highlights of this event and not necessarily do all of the things with it as far as a typical video that you would see. So here's some footage and I'll give a recap at the end of the video. So after the fact, everything went well. There were probably about 30 or 40 so kids that we actually were able to do the projects with. We had two projects, one of which was the robotic arm. It basically kind of works in, we use cardstock and use yarn to attach to the end of the fingers. And then you can pull each of those individual strings of yarn down to be able to control the hand. And then the other project was a rocket where you use two cups. One of the cups is the launch pad and the other one is used to actually launch it. There are rubber bands that go in between the two cups, so when you stack them on top of each other and then let them go, the top one shoots off. And of course the traffic light was there in site or whatnot. Didn't get as many questions about the traffic light, more so because the kids were interested in doing the actual projects, and so most of the time was spent building the projects and not so much answering questions about the traffic light. That said, though, we did, have a good turnout given the weather, because the weather initially was raining probably like 2 hours prior to the event, and I think that deterred a lot of people from showing up. But as you see now, is bright and sunny, and a number of people did eventually, once the sun started coming out, the number of people that showed up started to increase. There were other tables and other STEM presenters there. I did not get the opportunity to walk around and see those other individuals entirely, but I know there were some that were next to us. The Alabama Department of Environmental Management, as well as a local private school that I've done some outreach stuff at. They were also there highlighting the STEM activities that they do in their classrooms. That being said, though, I know this is not the typical tech-related video that I normally do on this channel. However, I did want to point out that tech does not just necessarily always mean sitting in front of a computer and doing stuff. There are other aspects of tech, such as recruiting and teaching people the various things as it relates to tech, and even just in STEM in general. So that was the kind of primary purpose of differentiating slightly different from the channel, saying, hey, this is why I have that traffic light. Because some people have asked, why do you have the traffic light? Is to take it out to events like this, in addition to being able to be invited to events like this, where the traffic light is a very good talking point in most cases. That being said, thank you for checking out this video. Have any comments or questions, feel free to drop those down below. As always, thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and follow. Give me a thumbs up. See you in the next one.